Did you know that one of the foods lauded as a superfood and a perfect source of protein can become a silent enemy of your health if you make basic mistakes during preparation? Chicken eggs, seemingly harmless, contain hidden dangers you might never have suspected. Welcome to a journey of discovering the shocking secrets about this familiar food, where we'll uncover the deadly mistakes that turn chicken eggs from a nutritious dish into a health time bomb. Don't skip ahead, because the information you're about to discover could completely change the way you eat eggs from now on. Imagine waking up every morning and confidently enjoying a delicious fried egg, unaware that the way you prepare it is silently attacking your cardiovascular system, causing digestive problems, and even impairing your memory. Scary, isn't it? But don't worry, you're not alone. Millions of people around the world are unknowingly making these mistakes. And we're here to help you decode these traps and restore the chicken egg to its true nature, a rich and safe source of nutrition for your health. So what are you waiting for? Let's begin this journey together right now. The first mistake, and one of the most common, is overcooking eggs. Chicken eggs are a treasure trove of nutrition with high-quality protein, healthy fats, essential vitamins, and minerals. However, cooking eggs at too high a temperature can cause negative changes in their composition. When eggs are overcooked, whether fried to a crisp, boiled too long causing the yolk to turn gray-green, or scrambled at high heat, they undergo oxidation. This process leads to the formation of harmful compounds, especially oxidized cholesterol, a substance proven to be linked to increased inflammation and increased risk of cardiovascular disease. Have you ever smelled a strong sulfur odor after boiling eggs for too long? That's a sign that the eggs have been overcooked. This happens because the sulfur in the egg white reacts with the iron in the yolk, forming iron sulfide. While this doesn't make the eggs toxic, it's a clear indication that nutrients have been destroyed during the cooking process. Meet Robert, a 76-year-old man from Montana who has been eating fried eggs every morning for years. He liked to fry his eggs until they had a crispy crust, thinking it made them taste better. But over time, he began to notice digestive discomfort and more frequent heartburn. After learning about the dangers of oxidized cholesterol, Robert switched to cooking his eggs at lower temperatures, scrambling them gently instead of frying them hard. In just a few weeks, he felt noticeably better, less bloated, and had more energy throughout the day. Regularly eating overcooked eggs can contribute to long-term health problems, especially for older adults who are already more susceptible to inflammatory diseases. Another problem with overcooking eggs is that it can destroy some of their important nutrients. Eggs are rich in vitamin B12, folate, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which support brain and eye health. But prolonged exposure to high heat will significantly reduce the availability of these essential nutrients, meaning you may not be getting the full benefits from the eggs you're eating. The good news is you don't have to stop eating eggs to avoid these risks. You just need to be mindful of how you cook them. Cooking at low temperatures, whether gently boiling, poaching, or scrambling eggs gently, helps preserve nutrients while minimizing oxidation. If you're frying eggs, use moderate heat and avoid letting the edges burn. Use a thermometer to ensure the eggs are cooked thoroughly without being overcooked, with the egg whites reaching at least 160 degrees Fahrenheit, 71 degrees Celsius, and the yolks starting to thicken. Small changes like these can go a long way in ensuring that you're getting the most out of your food without introducing unnecessary health risks. The second mistake many people make is eating raw or undercooked eggs, believing this is the best way to absorb maximum nutrition. But what they don't realize is that it also comes with serious health risks. While eggs are rich in protein, vitamins, and minerals, consuming them raw can expose you to harmful bacteria like salmonella, which can cause severe food poisoning. This is especially concerning for older adults, as their natural immune systems weaken with age, making them harder to fight off infections. What may be a mild illness for a younger person can turn into a dangerous situation for an older adult. If you've ever eaten foods like homemade mayonnaise, raw cookie dough, or runny eggs, you may have inadvertently put yourself at risk. Salmonella infection is rare, but it's not something to take lightly. Symptoms of infection can include fever, abdominal pain, diarrhea, and even dehydration. For older adults, This can quickly become a serious health issue, leading to hospitalization in severe cases. Consider Margaret, a 68-year-old woman from California who liked to start her mornings with a raw egg smoothie. She had been doing this for years, believing it was the best way to absorb all the nutrients. But one day, she developed severe stomach cramps and nausea that lasted for days. After a trip to the doctor, she was diagnosed with salmonella poisoning. She never suspected that the egg she had been consuming for so long could be the cause. After switching to fully cooked eggs, she never experienced another incident and continued to get the same nutrients without the risks. Another reason to avoid raw eggs is that they contain a compound called avidin, which binds to biotin, an essential B vitamin that supports metabolism, nerve function, and healthy skin and hair. When eggs are eaten raw, avidin prevents the body from properly absorbing biotin, which over time can lead to a deficiency. Cooking eggs deactivates the avidin, allowing your body to absorb all the beneficial nutrients without hindrance. Some people insist that raw eggs are safe if they come from organic or free-range sources. But the truth is that any egg, regardless of its origin, can carry bacteria. The best way to protect yourself is to make sure your eggs are thoroughly cooked. Scrambled eggs, boiled eggs, and poached eggs cooked until the whites and yolks are firm are all safe options. If you prefer runny egg yolks, using pasteurized eggs can reduce the risk, but thoroughly cooking them is always the safest choice. The third mistake lies in the improper storage of cooked eggs. Many people don't give much thought to how they store their eggs after cooking, but improper storage can turn a perfectly good meal into a breeding ground for harmful bacteria. When eggs are left at room temperature for too long or not stored properly, they can quickly become unsafe to eat. Bacteria thrive in warm environments, and once eggs reach the danger zone of 40 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, 4 to 60 degrees Celsius, harmful pathogens can start to grow in just a few hours. This is especially concerning for older adults, as foodborne illnesses tend to have a more severe impact on them than younger people. If you've ever left a plate of scrambled eggs on the counter for a few hours and then decided to eat them anyway, you may have unknowingly put yourself at risk. The longer cooked eggs sit out, the more likely they are to develop bacteria like salmonella, listeria, and E. coli. While refrigerating cooked eggs can help slow down bacterial growth, they should always be stored properly in an airtight container and eaten within a few days. For example, hard-boiled eggs should be consumed within 1 week, while scrambled or fried eggs are best eaten within 3 to 4 days. Consider George, a 72-year-old man who liked to make a big batch of scrambled eggs at the beginning of the week to save on cooking time. He would keep them in a loosely covered container in the refrigerator, taking out a portion each morning. But after experiencing several bouts of abdominal discomfort and nausea, he realized his storage habits might be the problem. After switching to airtight containers and making smaller batches, he never had the same digestive issues again. Another issue with improperly stored eggs is the risk of cross-contamination. If cooked eggs are placed near raw meat, unwashed vegetables, or other contaminated foods, they can pick up harmful bacteria. Many people assume that cooked eggs are safe because they've been heated, but once they cool down, they can become just as susceptible to bacterial contamination as any other perishable food. A frequently overlooked mistake is reheating eggs improperly. If you've ever reheated leftover eggs in a microwave and noticed a rubbery texture or unpleasant odor, it's because eggs don't reheat well. Overheating can not only destroy nutrients, but also create a tough, unappetizing texture. A better method is to gently reheat eggs on the stovetop over low heat, adding a little moisture like a splash of water or broth to prevent them from drying out. If you must use a microwave, heating them in short intervals while stirring occasionally can help maintain a better texture. If you want to avoid foodborne illnesses and get the most out of your eggs, make sure to store them properly, keep them refrigerated, and consume them within a safe time frame. How you handle food can make all the difference when it comes to your health. And something as simple as storing eggs correctly can prevent unnecessary digestive problems and help you feel your best. The fourth mistake, and perhaps one of the easiest to avoid, is using spoiled or expired eggs. One of the easiest ways to turn eggs into a health hazard is by consuming eggs that are cracked, expired, or improperly stored. While eggs may seem fine on the outside, if they're past their prime or have a small crack in the shell, they could contain dangerous bacteria like salmonella. This is especially important for older adults, as aging weakens the immune system, making them harder to fight off infections compared to younger people who may recover more easily. If you've ever opened your refrigerator and wondered if your eggs are still good, you're not alone. Many people rely on the expiration date printed on the carton, but what they don't realize is that eggs can sometimes go bad before that date or last a little longer, depending on how they are stored. The best way to test for freshness is with a simple water test. Place an egg in a bowl of cold water. If it sinks and lies flat, it's fresh. If it stands on one end, it's still okay but should be used soon. If it floats, it's best to discard it. Take Evelyn, for example. She's 74 years old and has always been careful about what she eats, but she never gave much thought to checking her eggs before using them. One morning, she cracked an egg into her frying pan and noticed an odd smell, but she brushed it off and cooked it anyway. Within a few hours, she began experiencing nausea and abdominal pain. After a trip to the doctor, she learned she had food poisoning from spoiled egg. From that day forward, she started doing the water test before using her eggs and never had another problem. Another important factor is how eggs are handled before they get to your home. If eggs are stored at incorrect temperatures, whether in the store, during transport, or even in your refrigerator, they can experience condensation, which creates the perfect environment for bacteria to grow. This is why it's crucial to always store eggs in the coldest part of your refrigerator, not in the door where temperature fluctuations are more common. Cracked eggs are another hidden danger. Even if an egg looks fine when you buy it, tiny hairline cracks can allow bacteria to enter. If you accidentally bring home a cracked egg, it's best to discard it rather than take the risk. The same goes for eggs that have unusual smells or discoloration. These are clear signs that they have spoiled and should not be eaten. The fifth mistake, and perhaps the least known, is combining eggs with unhealthy cooking oils. One of the most common mistakes people make when preparing eggs is using the wrong type of cooking oil. While eggs themselves are rich in high-quality protein, healthy fats, and essential nutrients, the type of oil you choose to cook them can make all the difference between a nutritious meal and one that contributes to inflammation and long-term health risks. Many people don't realize that certain oils, especially highly processed vegetable oils, break down at high temperatures, creating harmful compounds that can damage your body over time. If you've ever fried eggs using margarine, vegetable oil, or other refined seed oils like soybean oil, corn oil, or canola oil, you may have inadvertently exposed yourself to trans fats and oxidized lipids. These unhealthy fats have been linked to increased inflammation, heart disease, and even cognitive decline in older adults. Unlike natural fats that the body can process efficiently, trans fats interfere with normal cellular function, leading to long-term damage. Older adults should be especially cautious about their fat intake, as chronic inflammation is associated with many age-related diseases, including arthritis and cardiovascular conditions. Think about Frank, a 78-year-old man who had been cooking his eggs with vegetable oil for decades. He never gave it much thought, assuming that oil was just oil. But after learning about the dangers of highly processed seed oils, he switched to healthier alternatives like butter and olive oil. Within a few weeks, he noticed that he felt less sluggish after his meals and that his digestion had improved. He hadn't changed what he was eating, just how he was preparing it, and that small change made a noticeable difference in how he felt each day. Another issue with cooking oils is their smoke point, which is the temperature at which they begin to break down and release harmful compounds. Many vegetable oils have a low smoke point, meaning they become unstable when exposed to high heat. When this happens, they produce free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage cells and accelerate the aging process. If you're regularly frying eggs at high temperatures using these oils, you could be inadvertently introducing oxidative stress to your body. A better approach is to choose oils that remain stable under heat. Butter, ghee, coconut oil, and extra virgin olive oil are all excellent choices for cooking eggs. These fats not only enhance the flavor, but also provide essential nutrients that support brain health, heart function, and overall well-being. If you prefer a lighter option, avocado oil is another great choice as it has a high smoke point and a healthy balance of monounsaturated fats. The bottom line here is that it's not just what you eat, but also how you prepare it. Eggs are a fantastic source of nutrition, but if they are cooked with the wrong type of oil, they can shift from a health-boosting food to something that contributes to inflammation and disease. Making a simple change in your cooking habits can have a big impact on your long-term health, ensuring that you're getting the full benefits of the eggs you enjoy. Now that we've covered these 5 mistakes, take a moment to reflect on how you've been preparing and eating eggs. While eggs are one of the most nutritious foods available, small changes in how they're cooked, stored, and handled can make all the difference between supporting your health and inadvertently putting yourself at risk. The good news is that avoiding these mistakes is simple, and once you do, you'll be able to enjoy eggs in a way that is truly beneficial for your body. If you've been overcooking your eggs, try lowering the heat to preserve nutrients and avoid harmful oxidation. If you've been eating them raw or undercooked, consider switching to fully cooked eggs to reduce your risk of foodborne illness. Proper storage is just as crucial. Keeping cooked eggs refrigerated and handling them carefully can prevent bacterial growth. And if you've never thought to check for cracks or expiration dates, a simple water test can help ensure your eggs are fresh and safe to eat. Finally, using the right cooking oil can make all the difference, helping you avoid unnecessary inflammation while enhancing the nutritional benefits of your meal. Your body relies on the food you eat to function at its best, and making smarter choices about how you prepare your meals can have a lasting impact on your energy, digestion, and overall well-being. It's not about giving up eggs, but rather about enjoying them in a way that maximizes their benefits and minimizes potential risks. Your body relies on the food you eat to function at its best, and making smarter choices about how you prepare your meals can have a lasting impact on your energy, digestion, and overall well-being. It's not about giving up eggs, but rather about enjoying them in a way that maximizes their benefits and minimizes potential risks. But before we say goodbye, let's delve deeper into a few other important aspects related to using chicken eggs, things you may not have thought about. Source of eggs: organic, free-range, or industrial. You must have heard the attractive advertisements about organic eggs, free-range eggs, and industrial chicken eggs. So, what is the real difference between them, and which one is best for your health? Industrial chicken eggs. This is the most popular and cheapest type of egg on the market. Hens are raised in cramped cages, often without space to move freely. Their diet is mainly based on industrial feed. Free-range chicken eggs. Hens have access to outside space, allowing them to walk around and forage for natural food, such as insects and grass. This can improve the nutritional quality of the eggs, especially the content of vitamin D and omega-3. Organic chicken eggs. This is the type of egg produced according to the strictest standards. Hens are free-range, eat organic food that does not contain pesticides and antibiotics. Organic eggs often have higher nutritional content and contain fewer toxic substances. So, which type of egg is best? If the budget allows, organic eggs and free-range eggs are superior choices, not only because of the nutritional quality, but also because of the ethical issues related to animal welfare. However, even industrial chicken eggs can be a good source of nutrition if you process and store them properly. Eggs and cholesterol, the truth behind the rumors. For many years, chicken eggs have been labeled as the culprit of increasing cholesterol in the blood, causing many people to be afraid of eating them. However, recent scientific studies have shown that cholesterol in chicken eggs does not significantly affect blood cholesterol levels in most people. In fact, chicken eggs contain HDL cholesterol, good cholesterol, which has a protective effect on the cardiovascular system. Besides, eggs also contain lecithin, a substance that can prevent cholesterol from accumulating in the body. However, if you have a history of cardiovascular disease or have high blood cholesterol levels, you should consult your doctor about the amount of eggs you should eat each day. Eggs and allergies. Things to note. Egg allergy is one of the most common types of food allergies, especially in children. Allergy symptoms may include rash, hives, difficulty breathing, nausea, vomiting, and even anaphylactic shock. If you suspect that you or your child is allergic to eggs, consult your doctor for timely diagnosis and treatment. The best way to prevent allergies is to avoid eating eggs and egg-containing products. Healthy ways to cook chicken eggs. In addition to the mistakes to avoid, we should also learn about healthy ways to cook chicken eggs. Boiled eggs. This is a simple way to prepare eggs and retains the most nutrients. You can boil soft-boiled or hard-boiled eggs, depending on your preference. Poached eggs. Poached eggs are a great option because they do not require the use of oil. Scrambled eggs. When making scrambled eggs, use low heat and stir gently to prevent the eggs from drying out and losing nutrients. Omelette. If you like omelets, use a non-stick pan and a small amount of healthy cooking oil. Creative recipes with chicken eggs. Egg salad. Combine boiled eggs with greens, tomatoes, cucumbers, and low-fat mayonnaise for a nutritious salad. Frittata, an Italian-style baked egg dish with vegetables, bacon, or cheese. Deviled eggs, a classic appetizer with boiled eggs, mayonnaise, mustard, and spices. Omelette, a versatile breakfast dish that can be combined with many different ingredients. Chicken eggs are a great food, rich in nutrients and easy to prepare. However, to fully enjoy their benefits, you need to avoid common mistakes and apply healthy cooking methods. Remember, a little caution and knowledge will help you turn chicken eggs into a friend on your path to healthcare. Hopefully this video has provided you with useful information and helped you better understand the potential dangers and great benefits of chicken eggs. Please share this video with your friends and relatives to spread this important knowledge. And don't forget to leave a comment below to share your thoughts and experiences about eating chicken eggs. We look forward to hearing from you. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss other interesting and helpful videos about health and nutrition. Thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.